Thank you so much, and I thank Forrest and all the members of the new federal state and the Whistleblower Society and, Rule of Law and Rule of Law Society, everybody that's out there that has been brought together by our brother Miles Guo. 2024, we had both victory and defeat, right? We had a tremendous victory with President Trump. But I think we had another victory when I went to prison and wouldn't bend the knee to Nancy Pelosi and the corrupt CCP-controlled Democrats. But we had the, Miles, we had the unfortunate loss in court. And, of course, all of us are focused on trying to get Miles out as soon as possible. But 2025, if you look at Miles's vision and the vision of the new federal state of China, it's our mission has not changed. The objective is quite simple, is assist Lao Beijing in taking down the Chinese Communist Party. China is the greatest civilization in history, the oldest civilization in history, and it's just unacceptable in the 21st century, particularly in a year 2025, we're one quarter through this century, that the Chinese people are still enslaved by these criminals in Beijing. And so I feel great that I just watched Xi's New Year's message, and I feel great where we're positioned. I couldn't feel better. I think that the Trump administration is going to be much tougher in China, but it's also incumbent upon us to help the Trump administration actually become even tougher and make sure the people in the United States are with us in our efforts to take down the CCP. So I thank you. It's been a great 2024. It's been very tiring. I'm a little under the weather tonight, so I'm just staying in. But I can't wait to see you guys down in Washington, D.C. Those of you who can make it, and we want everybody to come that can come for the inauguration.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much.
Agree with me.
I 100% agree. And I think if you look from the time that Miles came to the West, and really when we started working together, which was the fall of 2017, and Miles, really had a tremendous impact on me. At that time, I had been known as one of the leaders of what was called kind of the anti-China. It was that China was rising too quickly, and they were a communist, and they mistreated their people. And, I was one of the senior people. That's one of the reasons I worked with President Trump, but I was kind of the hardest core of the anti-China. And Miles was the one that instructed me and said, no, it's CCP. It's the CCP. You always bifurcate the CCP from the people from Lao Beijing. And, coming from American Lao Beijing, my parents come from very humble origins. I come from very humble origins, and they were the best people in the world. They were the salt of the earth. And that's why I have such a strong affinity for all my travels in the military and business with the Chinese people, because they remind me of my family, right? Very humble, very hardworking, want to just keep to themselves and live their life and raise their family. So if you look at the arc of where we come in the 7 or 8 years since Miles came to the West, I mean, we have literally made up 50 or 60 years in just the last 6 or 7. The entire country realizes the Chinese Communist Party is an enemy of the United States. It realizes it's an enemy of the West, and more it's awakening to the fact it's an enemy to the Chinese people. And so our work is laid out for us of what we have to do. And what I like about it is it just takes execution, right? The strategy's all there. And I really like the people that are on our side of the football. We've always been able to attract real fighters. And I think Trump's tremendous come from behind victory starting in 2021, when really he was run out of D.C. and we had nothing. I mean, we had literally a handful of people, probably 5 or 6 people. The stage has come back over the last 4 years using the War Room as a platform. And now with new federal state TV and other content, I know how we can do this. And I know that the Chinese Communist Party, particularly given its precarious financial situation, is going to be very vulnerable. So it's incumbent upon us in this year to just get focused, know what our duty is, know what our dharma is, and just execute on it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you, guys. Happy New Year. I love you guys. We look forward to working as comrades in arms, and we have a great year ahead of us. I look forward to seeing you guys down in D.C. for the inauguration.
Thank you so much, Steve. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.